Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, back with more reading the My Hero Academia manga. This is chapter 352. The unofficial translations just dropped, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago. By the way, sorry for the lighting. It's very bright right now. It's just the middle of the night and I have, let me see if this will help a little bit. Last we left off, we were in the middle of a huge fight between Dabi and Shoto, and Shoto breaks out this move where some people think it's like him using fire on the different side of his body and ice on the different side of his body, but to me it just seemed like he kind of combined them into this like cross on his chest, and he made a phosphorus attack, which seems to be very powerful. And yeah, we just kind of left off on this like cliffhanger between the battling brothers, so let's dive on in. I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys were not enjoyed, but I hope you guys were okay during the 3-week hiatus. Hope everyone's doing well. All right. First panel, we get black borders, which means backstory or flashback. Heights Alliance Student Dormitory. Sometime before the decisive battle, the night before departing. Okay, so this is before the war starts. Deku says, Todoroki-kun, for you to be fighting. And then Todoroki replies, no need to worry about me. I have made my decision. As we get, they're in like the shower room or whatever. And, half the guys are like walking naked in the background. We've got to get ready in half an hour, says Ida. Todoroki continues, Father will be annoyed that he won't be able to keep his promise, but we'll let that be his punishment. Hawks and the others made a wise decision. Deku kind of looks down and thinks about what he said. Dabi is a product of our family's sins. And besides, if I want to ever become a hero, this is the one fight I can't run away from. It's good logic, you know. This move is something to overcome that overwhelming wall. As we get that X that's over his body. But it's hard to tell in the manga. It looks like it's all entirely fire, but obviously it's mixed somehow with like the ice power because it's crossing both sides of his body. I like how he can just bust it out like that. Like there's no build up. It's just ding, like it just pops it out. He's showing Deku. When you told me that you almost had it, you were talking about this? As he flashbacks to that moment. It looks like Flash Fire Fist, but there's something different about it, says Deku as he's kind of sweating. He's like kind of nervous about it. Then we get some comedy here. We get Kaminari looking at him. He says, get a load of this. Even if I poke it, it isn't hot at all. Oh, whoa. That's kind of dangerous of you to try to like poke it like that though. And then, Tailman, what's his name? I can't remember his name. I'm blanking right now. I'm so sorry. Since you were a rogue during the time, you weren't around for the process. It's going to bother me. I'm sorry. This is early in the morning or late at night. I'm trying to think. Todoroki says, training and maintaining is incredibly difficult, so it ends up fizzing out. That's why I said it. I almost had it. He says, in the background, you see Bakugo, Ida, and Kirishima and stuff who are like all naked, presumably. Don't forget that I'm still the strongest, you loser, says Bakugo. Ida says, hey guys, stop messing around and hit the showers already. It's not Shoji. Is it, Tailman? Why can't I remember his name? Anyway. Ojiro. Right? Yeah, Ojiro. The secret of this technique is using my... Okay, so he's about to explain the technique. The secret of this technique is using my freezing left half and my burning right half at the same time. Using my heart as the center focus, I can manifest it. Cold and warm blood circulate throughout my body, resulting in a thermal equilibrium. It's like he's mixed hot and cold into one sensation, says Deku. It's weird seeing them all like act like this again. I feel like we never really properly transition. I still kind of think that transition to Deku back into the life of being a student. Not even a student, I guess like a soldier at this point. It's something like cold fire. Todoroki continues, my old man wanted to reduce the body's internal temperature by introducing ice as a coolant. I, on the other hand, am doing the opposite. Only I can find out the reason I was born in that house. And then he says, Midoriya, this is my power. Thank you. That's when he shot, because that's a reference to that's your power, not his. The sports house. You guys know that moment. All right, cutting back to the present. Freezing impact, burning ice blade as he hits Todoroki with it, or Dabi with it. I guess he is Todoroki. How about you cool down for a change? Just slams. Dude, that's a sick looking attack. The way he goes the full sweep with that sword strike, that's cool. And just knocks him back. And then he kind of stops himself with the fire. That's so cool. Whoosh. He has a body able to withstand my flash fire, he thinks to himself, along with ice to quench my flames. As his skin, he's just looking all like black almost at the moment. Like most of his skin is gone. It's really crazy. Well, aren't you just the man for this job, he says. What a wonderful sense of morality you have, brother. I always knew it. Even if we're bound by blood, we're nothing alike, as he touches the ground with his burning hot hand. He neutralized it. He thinks to himself, I just need to find an opening again and... Uh-oh. Dabi looking crazy right here, both hands on the ground. This is the side effect of our superhuman society, he shouts. We are the absolute limit. Once you stray from the right path, there's no turning back. Dude, he looks crazy right here, dude. He looks like a straight up monster. Oh my god, and he's just making giant pillars of fire erupt from the ground. This is going to be so cool animated. Enough talk already, he shouts. Burn to death for our sake, because she's just loving this. Dude, that's crazy. Burn and shouts, go Shoto, we believe in you. Whoa. Holy shit, did she just... did all three of them... Okay, all three of them blocked the attack. They stepped in the way of it, and they seem to have taken the hit from it. As I say that, we believe in you. Shoto thinks to himself, those flames were hot enough to have burnt me for sure. And then he says, thank you. Burnin says, I told you, don't waste your energy. As they definitely took the hit of that. And we get in a box, so this is like a narration voice. If I had to summarize all my thoughts into one phrase, all I'd say is, thank you so much. And then he says the thank you so much out loud. My blood, my past. It was a lonely existence, without almost nothing to look back on or forward to. As we get a kind of a look at like older shit, like Todoroki from back in like season 1 kind of time. But by the time I finally understood, it wasn't the case. Everyone seemed like they were always so far ahead of me. As he's like imagining all of his friends and stuff just ahead of him. When in reality, they were always besides me. And then they shows all the class like waving to him. Ah! Front and center, closest to the camera, we've got Mina, best girl. I miss her. I wish she was in the story more. Got Kirishima, Momo, Ida, Deku, Bakugo, Sero, Kaminari, Uraraka, Hagakure, all in this shot. Every member from Class A were there for me. He thinks about all of them. They always gave me a place to feel safe. They always gave me a place to feel safe. There's a pause between that. Build it up, he thinks to himself. Oh my god. Woo, this is gonna be cool. Oh, I can't wait to see this animated, but like I'm already getting hyped just like reading this. Like this shot of him thinking about all of his friends like that have supported him. He's just like he's about to go like Super Saiyan, it looks like right here. He's thinking to what Mount Lady says. Your ultimate moves symbolize you. It's through those moves that people learn what you're capable of. And then as we get, it looks like he just like dashes forward with some intense speed. Yeah, it looks like he does. It looks like he hits Dabi. There is turning back, even if it is by force. So please, just stop all this. Great Arctic Tsunami. Oh, That move looks sick. Great Arctic Tsunami. Are you kidding me? That was epic. The buildup he had for it, and then he just dashes forward with like, I don't know if it's a burst of like, kind of like the stuff he did in the sports festival, or it's just like the rapidly heating of the air. I don't know. Like, oh, man. And then Dabi just like gets hit full force with this. That's weird. It kind of shows that panel twice. Because it shows that panel and then it repeats it again. So please just stop all this. Oh wow, whoa. Oh, and then it shows Kid Toya and Kid Shoto on the right, and on the left, just all the fire all around them is put out. It looks like a giant ice bomb went off and just froze everything around them. Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick. Unleashed beyond his limits, he finally quells his brother's flames. Okay, so does that mean Dabi's gonna live? Question mark. Was his ice able to, like it just said, quell the flames? Like, or is the damage already done and is Dabi just gonna like... See, here's the thing, because emotionally, there was no like Todoroki talking Dabi down or anything. Like, there's ideology-wise, nothing developed in this fight. It was just a straight-up fight. So, I feel like we're still gonna get something more, maybe, with this. We'll definitely get a conversation, maybe. I don't know. Very interesting. Really good chapter. This is easily the best Todoroki moment. I'll put this over the sports festival arc, honestly. I thought this was better. This was, oh dude. I said this in previous chapters, like recently. I always liked Todoroki a lot as a character. I think he's great. I think he's like really unique from the rest of the class, just everything, the way he carries himself and stuff. How he's like more reserved than anyone else. I think that's really cool. But like fighting wise, I never really, I'm not going to say he was boring. That's not the right term, but it was just like, oh, sends out fire, sends out ice, makes ice wall. Like, it just wasn't that exciting, but hell, if I didn't get hyped seeing him basically go Super Saiyan right here, charging both sides and then dashing forward and then boom, bopping Dabi right in the gut with this great Arctic Tsunami. That was sick. That was really cool. Oh, this is awesome. This is a really good chapter. That last shot with all like the ice covering the buildings around them, that's such a great contrast to like all the fire that was going on before. Okay, so in total, like the whole fight against Dabi was 3 chapters, if this was the end. I think that's about right. That seems about fitting. But I feel like we'll get one more chapter of like dialogue or something, and then like a slight tease of By the way, I don't think it says we're on a break next week, right? Hopefully not. But yeah, no break next week. I'm a huge advocate of whenever Horikoshi needs to take a break, by all means, because we're very spoiled and we usually get a lot of chapters in a row. Like there's other mangaka out there who take like months long breaks. Horikoshi will sometimes take a week off, sometimes 2. But like that's about it. Like he's usually grinding away and he does a great job. So yeah, awesome chapter. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, consider liking and subscribing, all that. Yeah, I do these every week. Yeah, just want to say I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'm going to go to bed now, but not until I upload this. So until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.